there's a lot of that. I mean, last year I just like made music, to be honest. Was working on this project, getting this project ready together and shit. You know, yeah, like you said, because of quarantine, it's a lot of just sending files back and forth. You know, it took like a little longer to do shit than usual. But yeah, a lot of just music made last year. A lot of reflection, just being inside. Same as everybody else, I feel like. A lot of music, though, for the most part, just a lot of music. I made more music last year than I feel like I probably made, like, maybe my whole life, or like in a year, any other year of my life, so that was good. It's crazy, I just set up my, like, home studio, like, conveniently, like, right before quarantine started. Like, literally right before I had, like, I was about to go to New Zealand to, like, kind of tour out. I go out there, like, once a year. I had like a little tour for my Cheers to the End of the World album out there in like, I think it was like February or like January, I think. And my managers was just like, yo, like you should get like a studio set up. So they helped me get a studio set up. I just like kind of figured out the studio set up because to be honest, I never did the like at home studio recording ever in my life. Like I was always like scrapping up money to go to studios in Arkansas and shit, like, you know, on like a time allotted type of situation. So it was the first time, like, I was like, okay, like, I feel like that'll be good to like try that out, like try my like creative hand on just having something in my house more like comfortable, just that I can just like at any time I wake up, just get to it. So I had like made that literally right before I went to New Zealand. Went up to New Zealand, came back, I think what we did February, I think I recorded maybe one or two things in February. Then like the literal next month, like March, like quarantine started. It's like, boom. It's like, what the fuck? And I didn't touch it for the first couple months in quarantine besides like to do like this little podcast thing I was doing. But then at a certain point, like once I got over the fucking weird vibe / shock of quarantine, like definitely got straight to the music. It's a cool little setup though. I feel like I should care more about the social media part, but like, I don't know. It's just like, it's kind of like uphill battle, boring battle to me. I just like to make the music. Like, I think at the beginning of quarantine, like when I was on my goofy shit, like I was bored. I made like a couple TikToks and then like Millie was like, dude, you're like 27, dude. Like, get over it. It felt weird as fuck. Like, I love watching TikToks, but I don't know. I don't really like chase that social media shit. Like I don't want to be the corny motherfucker that's like, oh my God, I don't chase da 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 da. But like I honestly don't. Like I'd much rather get this music right, get these visuals right, get this world built that I see, and like get that off the ground. I feel like that's one thing that's probably took me the longest to get to this point because I've always been that way. And you know, it's probably been times I could have leaned more towards that and maybe like had more strides there, but I don't know. One thing I always like, still to this day, I'm still here right now, even without it. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather make my moves even if in silent and just make sure what I'm trying to do is actually done versus, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be in the mood. I ain't gonna lie. I have my shit posted. I have my memes or whatever. It just depends on my mood. That's been the best part about the best and like most stressful and like just, but overall best part being signed to like Def Jam. It's like, bro, it's like one of the biggest labels, one of the most respected legacy labels in the world. Like Kanye West, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, like legends have been through there. Like legends are still there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely keeps me on my toes. Makes me even more than I already do want to make the best I possibly can every time I go to bed. For sure. Ecstatic. Like ecstatic and then immediately like fear. But then ecstatic.